Good morning. Welcome back to the Retirement Report. I'm Hank Parrott, your host. You know, we've been talking about, again, the importance of planning was a part of this when we get into the whole thing and when we're talking about the difference between wills and trusts and how probate works. And there's so much more to be covered than we, can get into in one show, of course. But I think we touched on quite a bit. But if you really want to get a plan that's going to, work for you, the best way is to, meet with a good advisor. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to get a plan, in fact, at no cost. So for the first 10 callers to my office this morning, there's the number on your screen, 615-376-5325. So we're talking about, with it comes into estate planning as an example, this is one of the areas we cover. I talk about it in my book as far as the different steps there, setting up that basic, what's your income, expenses, assets, liabilities. We look at all of that in determining the foundational plan. We look at your investments. We look at what your what tax liabilities may be, and we're looking at projecting in the future, taking into account inflation, taxes, Social Security decisions, health care costs in retirement. Even with Medicare, you're talking about potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime in out-of-pocket costs. Understanding that and how to plan for it is part of the planning as well. So we delve into all that, and it's all at no cost to you. If you're one of the first 10 callers, 615-376-5325. Again, we talk about retirement accounts. When you're pulling money out, what's the right time to do that? How best to do it to minimize your taxes and make sure that your assets are going to last, right? What do we want to do? We want to attain and maintain your standard living and quality of life no matter how long you live. All right, the best way to do that, again, is having a good plan. There are so many, this is one of the areas I see where people make bad choices, not because it's just they didn't have all the right information. They didn't understand how the rules worked. Had they known, they would have done it differently. Just as we talked with the lady earlier, where the bank person's saying, oh, put it in joint ownership. Well, no, don't do that. There's a better way to go about it. Understanding what these better ways are and how you can use these strategies to your best effect. And for your family, this is going to mean, again, that you want to be able to take care of yourself, you and your spouse, throughout your lifetimes. You want to make sure that you're never going to have to worry about running out of money. And then when you're gone, you don't want it going out to the IRS or unnecessary costs. You want to keep it in the family. You want to take care of your children and your grandchildren and make sure that those assets are fully used for their benefit, not by paying unnecessary taxes or costs that could come into play as well. Keeping things private is another benefit that comes with trust. We talked about probate and the issues there. You can simplify that so much more so, and you can put in protection features to protect your family as well, so that they go through divorce, or if they had personal injury, or God forbid they get into bankruptcies or tax problems. Any of those kind of things, you can protect at least what you've left them, so that that'll be there always for them and provide for them. So these are all things that good planning can do. Taking care of you for as long as you might live, your spouse, again, about attaining and maintaining your standard of living and quality of life no matter how long you live. I hope this has been helpful to you this week, and I hope you'll join me here each and every week on the Retirement Report.
You've been smart and saved for your retirement years, but